Good afternoon, internets. I got my butt kicked at the gym this morning and could not record an early morning video like I normally do. And if it looks like I'm squinting right now, it's because I am, and that is my act of contrition for being dumb enough to leave my house without my standard issue Las Vegas welding visor. You cannot leave your house without serious sunglasses in this ridiculous town, and I left my house without sunglasses, and now I am squint face. So that is fun. But this is a happy video. I want to tell you guys what's going on. So today is the 13th of February, and the number 13 gets a bad rap. So from now on, the 13th of every month is going to be my Thank My Patrons Day. So for those of you who have subscribed and decided to go support the channel on my Patreon page, I love your faces and thank you so much. There are precisely 3 of you, and their names are Anthony Draper, Rob Nelson, and Yahaira Farias. So thank you guys so much for becoming my first 3 patrons, and this channel might be small now, but I have big plans coming in the future, so I really appreciate you guys jumping on board now and being supporters at this time. And the 13th of every month, I want to talk about the patrons and give everybody a shout out and a thank you that you guys so very, very much deserve. I really appreciate it. Thank you for believing in the channel. Thank you for believing in me. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your suggestions. And thanks for soaking up all of that content that you can only get on the Patreon page. At this time, that's mostly been, my original illustrations and things like that, but coming soon in the future, there's going to be a lot more going on there. So thank you. So that is my thank you to my patrons. And then we do have a little bit of EV news. So the country of Norway has a little bit of legislation that's coming up for vote soon, and if it passes, what they're going to do is they're going to make it illegal to continue selling vehicles, internal combustion vehicles, in Norway past the year 2025, which is really not all that far away. So if this thing passes, in 7 years from now, there will be no non-electric vehicles allowed, to be purchased by consumers in Norway after that time. And that is very exciting. Really quick, tea time for tea. So when the news broke, of course, Elon Musk was right away, tweeting on the story like, "Hey, you guys rock! This is so cool." I'm sure it's going to be good for sales of Tesla in that part of Europe. So good for him. But I have never been to Norway myself, but my family does currently host a foreign exchange student from Norway, and she is a delightful person, and we love her to bits. And she's told me a lot about the country, and the Norway at this time is more than 90% on hydroelectric power. They're not big on fossil fuels in that place anyway. So they're saying all EVs all the time in Norway, but they have some sort of restriction where they're going to ask people like, "Hey, we're going to have your electric vehicles, everybody electric cars. Please nobody charge on Thursday nights." And the reason for that is that they project that their power grid will become overloaded because Thursday is the biggest, the heaviest electricity use for the country of Norway. I guess that's when people are at home, they're on their devices, they're watching TV together. That's when the most electricity is used. So they're going to have all internal combustion engines outlawed by 2025 if this thing passes. And then after that, it's going to be EVs only so long as you don't charge on Thursdays, which is pretty crazy. I have not had a chance to talk to our foreign exchange student about this yet, but I'm pretty excited. I wonder if she even knows, because she's been in Las Vegas since the beginning of the school year. And just the things that she's told me about Norway, it's a very energy conscious place. Tesla Model X. Man, everywhere here like pigeons. But anyway, Norway is very energy conscious. It's very, environmentally conscious and aware, and they legislate accordingly. And when I first bought the Volt, I don't think anybody in the family was more excited to see it and to check it out than she was. And she's like, my dream car someday, it's a Tesla. I want a Tesla. I want a Model S. I want it so bad. And that was really exciting to hear, because I didn't know that about her. But she got really excited. And then, a couple of weeks later, I took her to her first car show, and of course it was the car show on Eastern, and she was blown away. So car culture there is very different because they don't have a lot of the cars that we have here. She was freaked out by, there was a couple of lowriders there. There was some super customized pickup trucks, like old pickup trucks from, you know, the 50s and the 60s that have been, you know, restored and done and customized, and in some cases lowered, you know, painted, pinstripes, tricked out. And she was just freaking out about it. And it was just the coolest thing she'd ever seen. But the electric car in particular, you know, really excited her. And so I'm curious to see what her reaction is going to be to all EVs all the time. And I'll get back to you guys on that after I have a chance to talk to her. But those are the things that I'm excited about today. I'm enormously grateful for the patrons that I have so far and for your support. I'm grateful for anybody who chooses to go and support the channel in the future. And I'm excited about those things. I'm excited about hopefully soon having more time to produce more original content, both for YouTube and also for the patrons only side of things. Thank you for those of you who have bought t-shirts. I'm excited about those. Teespring is the service that I'm using to have the t-shirts made, and it's going to take them a little bit of time to get that first pressing out, and hopefully we'll be able to see those sometime soon. Yeah, I think that's about it for today, guys. That's going to keep it short and sweet. Let me know what you guys think about Norway and about this little piece of legislation. How many more places are we going to see, and who do you guys think is next? Because there's obviously going to be a lot more legislation coming soon, not from America, but from other countries who are more environmentally conscious and aware than we are, and who aren't psychotic climate change deniers. So I want to see, you know, what do you guys think? Who's going to be the next country to have some sort of legislation on the table, you know, putting a time limit on the length of time in which we can sell internal combustion engine cars in those places? Like, who do you guys think is next? China's already made their announcement. Now we have Norway. There's probably a couple other places I don't know about. What are places I don't know about that you know about? And who do you guys think is coming next? I'd really love to hear your thoughts. And I think that's going to about do it for the day. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please consider subscribing right over here if you haven't already. And don't forget to hit that notification bell. And here's some other stuff I think you'll enjoy right down here. My name is Catherine with EVs of Nevada. I hope everybody's having a really great day, and we're going to rock it right on through the week. Please remember to like, subscribe, and smile.